All right, everybody, welcome to Wrestling with Reality. Hope everybody's having a great week so far. Welcome to the show. I am John, and of course, joining me as always is my partner, Mr. Richie Reardon. Richie, what's up, my friend?
What's up, dude? We are switching it up a little bit tonight. We used to do booking, fantasy bookings, trivia nights, beer drinking contests, which somebody lost, by the way. But we're returning to that mode tonight with trivia. It's going to be a fun time, stepping outside of our comfort zone. You're a WCW mark, I'm a WWF Attitude mark, and we are going into the world of extreme with ECW.
We sure are tonight. We're going to hit some ECW up tonight. What's going on, Rick? How you doing, buddy? What's up, Laza from Brisbane, Queensland, Australia? Jeremy, what's going on, man? Jeremy. It's okay if you don't know much. Don't worry about it. It's all good. We're going to have fun. Chris, welcome, my friend, for life. ECW for sure. He said, what's up, my Aussie brother? Laza watching an episode of JCW. They had an angle with Memphis Wrestling.
Just wanted to comment on something because there's somebody that you personally have talked to and kind of mingled with a little bit that is now involved in JCW that I'm shocked about.
Oh, Vince Russo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good for him, man.
Good for him. That's crazy, right? Because, Shaggy 2-Dope and Violent J, they were looking for an investor for JCW to make it more legitimate. Well, it looks like they found one. So...
Listen, man, people can say whatever they want about the guy, but, he has done a lot in this business and has had some great ideas, and a lot of big stars will go to bat for him. So whatever people think is whatever people think, and maybe he's got something left off for these guys. Listen, people don't realize how rich the Juggalos are, Shaggy 2-Dope and Violent J, and what smart businessmen that they are.
Got tattooed on the back of my legs, so.
Yeah, I mean, they're smart guys for sure, so... Yeah. They're not going to bring this guy in if they don't think that he can offer something to the table. So good for him, man. It's cool to see, him back in business, for a little bit. I don't think it's long term. He's an older man now. So listen, Laza, if he did one of those with me, he's going down in 10 seconds. Okay.
That's okay. That's all right. He's right. I would go down in 10 seconds with that, but I can still drink better or drink better than him. So it's all good.
Yeah, 100. You can take me into drinking most of the time, I think, because I'm not a drinker. But
yeah, you would take me on the smoking portion.
You ain't touching me on that one, but
no. I'll give credit where credit's due. If we have a smoking contest, Mr. Snoop Doggy John will fucking whoop my ass.
Bam.
So,
but tonight ECW. But yeah, good for the JCW for bringing them on. Let's see what they do. I'm not going to say I'm going to watch Struggle of Championship Wrestling, but hey, good for them.
I really thought that I was waiting for JCW to be all elite, dude. I was like, here it comes, like fucking Tony Khan's buying JCW, but no, it didn't end up happening.
You know what's funny is they were reporting all weekend on the dirt sheets that he was going to the NWA, and he, of course, doesn't go there. I gotta say this about the dirt sheets with him and their hate of him, and they never correct themselves when they fucking make a lie up about that guy. Like, I think that's bullshit. No matter what people think of somebody, like, don't lie about the guy. If you make up a rumor and it doesn't come true like that, and he goes the complete opposite direction, at least have enough decency as a supposed journalist to give a retraction for it, right? Like, yeah, I'll give somewhat of a retraction right now of something we put up on the Facebook page, and it's a topic tonight. Mike Rotunda, they were saying, was in hospice, and was on death's door. Yeah, and he ended up being that he's in a long-term rehab facility, not that. So hey, people put up retractions for that. I'll say we posted it up out of respect, not for news. We're not a news source in any way, but that's what you do. These guys have made lies up about this guy so many times, and they don't print up retractions, and it's the bullshit nature of the dirt sheets.
What's up, Joey?
You guys are in trouble. All right. Can't wait for Jim's reaction to JCW and Shit Stain teaming up. Yeah, Jim's going to have definitely a good one, I'm sure. Vince Russo and Vito are involved. I saw the clip with Vito, and I got to say this about Vito Laza. He looked in better shape, and he was moving around like a 30-year-old kid, that's in the ring. It's
weird, man. It's all these people doing DDP yoga just have a new breath of fresh air in their life. You look at fucking Goldust, and he's the same way. Dustin Rhodes, he did DDP yoga and came out. DDP's doing miracles, man. I'm telling you.
You saw the impaler that Vito nailed in that clip on that guy, beautiful. Right? Bro, that thing was.
He looks in better shape now than he ever did in WCW, ECW, or WWE.
Yeah, ever. 100%. And I'm not saying he was a world champion star or anything, but the guy had a great career.
Yeah, it was decent.
Yeah, he had some great runs.
He worked in all three of the biggest conglomerates.
And TNA too, so people can say what they want in his age. Listen, the dude's a tough bastard in real life, I guarantee you. So, I'm sure he's a tough bastard in real life. And he obviously takes his fitness, and even if he's not, doing this full time anymore, whatever he's trying to do out of this, like, he looked great. So they got people talking. And
when he did the dress gimmick, he got that shit over.
He got it over like Rover. He was one of the most popular guys that was on doing that gimmick. Good for him. Yeah. I think it'll be interesting to see what they do.
Yep.
Maybe they get more attention from it. Yeah, Lex is doing
incredible.
Anytime
we can give credit to DDP on this fucking channel, we're gonna do it, because DDP is just a Hall of Fame human being in general. Like, he's one of my favorite humans on this fucking earth. So anytime we can give credit to Diamond Dallas Page, I'm for it.
Lance, I don't think NWA would have been a fit for a guy like Vince. Vince has some wild ideas. Sometimes some are hits and some suck.
Vince Russo is the Jerry Springer of wrestling.
100%, and he comes up with crazy off the wall things. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. That's not the NWA style, so it just doesn't seem to me like, I didn't see that as being a fit either. When I heard that, I was like, boy, that doesn't sound like a good marriage right there. I didn't think they would fit too well, because he's not into the wrestling component. He's into the storyline aspect. And like you said, the Jerry Springer TV of it. So interesting. It'll be interesting to see. What even is NWA doing now?
I haven't kept up with it. I think the last time I watched it, sorry, it's been a long day for me out here. The last time I watched it was Vampiro's retirement tour.
Okay.
So yeah, that was the last time I saw anything. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a watch along and say, is it really that bad?
Go check out some other stuff.
I loved NWA Power when they had Question Mark, when they first started it. Great fucking show. Original characters.
Yep.
New titles, new announcers. You had Jim Cornette, which was a fun one to have at the announce team. And it seemed like when he got in trouble, it just went to shit.
Yeah. We were talking about, I think, a few weeks ago on the show, the same thing. It was like season 1 was there. After that, it was like it was lost. It's kind of like it ended to me. I agree with you, Chris. It was bad in WCW for sure. So, yeah, I just don't know what they're doing, Joey. You know, there's been nothing that has dragged me into wanting to watch NWA since season 1. Austin Aries. That was an interesting one.
Austin Aries, man. The
what if?
The what if?
What if he wasn't a douchebag?
He probably would have went far, you know. He probably would have went far. I think he would have been a great mid-carder, you know.
All right, I got to hit you with one right out the gate. All right, so Tony Khan? We always rank on him for things. Lots of stuff that Tony does that's just goofy as hell, right? That we rank on him for.
Yep.
Okay. What's the biggest things that Tony does what's one of the biggest things other than being cringy that Tony does that makes the people just hate on him and just completely bury him sometimes?
So my biggest thing that I get irritated with him about is the way he tries to pump things up and make them seem like, you know, this is going to be the most epic ground shaking thing in fucking wrestling. And you got to tune in, and then you tune in, and it's like some fucking weird internet darling that nobody's heard about. Yeah. And you're like, all right, cool.
There it is. You read my mind, and you had no knowledge of this topic.
Or Mercedes Moné winning a fucking 15th title.
Like, yeah. So you had no knowledge of me asking you this question or any topics we're going to talk about in the trivia tonight, right?
Yeah.
So you answered right off the bat exactly what I would have said and what many other people would probably say about him. He hypes the shit up out of everything.
He sells Wolf tickets.
Yeah, and then you get there and, you know, it's going to be the biggest surprise. Turn into Dynamite on Wednesday night, you know, and there you come out and he tells you they're going to, you know, we have a revolutionary, you know, announcement. It's a ground shaking for AEW. We're going to be at All in Wembley Stadium, you know, or next year we're going to Australia. Like, that's this fucking big announcement. He'll do this shit. People will be like, this is what I hype myself up to come over here and actually check this shit out. And this is what it's for. He hypes it up and it sucks. We rank on him for it all the time through the years.
He's a fucking used car salesman of wrestling, dude.
Absolutely. You know, and we rank on him on the show here many times through the years for this, right? Okay. Right. So we got to be fair. And when other people do stupid shit like he's did with this or other things like that, we're gonna call out any promotion. We're a fan show. We're giving a fan's perspective. That's it. So in true Tony Khan fashion, I think it might have even been worse than the ones Tony's done. WWE starts sending out these compelling tweets a couple of days ago with all these pictures that gets people talking of shoes, of other position, you know, things, little innuendos that they're hitting at. Everybody's talking about this like it's going to be the unveiling of some amazing, you know, person that's coming back. Is it Jericho coming back?
It's going to be fucking Jericho, Gunther, and somebody else.
Like, is it Gunther that's coming back for Cena's last match? Is it this? Is it that? And they actually get people really hyped up, and they do a great job all day long sending out different photo clues to try to get people guessing what it is, and then tell them they're going to unveil it at this time, that, you know, that the announcement's going to come out there and you're going to see what all the clues are. So everybody's thinking it's going to be this big fucking groundbreaking thing. And in ultimate Tony Khan fashion, this thing that they get people talking about is nothing more than a fucking promotional poster for year 2, once again, being WrestleMania in fucking Las Vegas. And you get this awkward picture of Brock Lesnar, CM Punk, Triple H. I don't even remember them all anymore. John Cena, I think, was in it. You know, just nothing in this thing. What's going through their head lately at WWE sometimes, man? Because this is the shit that makes people turn off Tony Khan. And if they haven't seen this,
is that what those promos were about?
Yeah, that's all it was. Nothing more than to hype the promotional photo.
So it was
for
Brock Lesnar's feet with the fucking.
It's them all sitting in like a poker room together. That's what it is. Them sitting in a poker room together to hype up WrestleMania 42 in Las Vegas. Like, they know this is what bites Tony Khan in the ass when you let the fans down, when you're hyping them up for a surprise. Fans want to be surprised because, let's be realistic, with the internet, everybody knows 90% of what's going on, and there's no element of surprise barely ever anymore because of the internet.
Rick, I agree with you 100% there. I've been saying that for a while. I don't give a shit what anybody says.
Yep.
Like, Mr. McMahon has not been convicted of anything, so I'm sorry. Like,
A poker room.
What's up,
FBI
Daniel?
is about to investigate the WWE for gambling.
Oh shit, Cash Patel. Yeah,
Tony paid everyone back that bought Wrestle Dream on Amazon because the main event didn't make the time cut. That was pretty
yeah,
cool.
but here's the problem with that, Rick.
Shouldn't have done it.
He shouldn't have done it. You know, that's great. He gave the money back, like the right thing he should do, but he shouldn't have done it to begin with.
What's WWE thinking? Do they really think people are going to be happier with them when they do this type of shit too? They already got enough negative backlash for going 2 years in a row to WrestleMania.
Up,
Then to make it even worse, they advertised the next year it's going to be in Saudi Arabia, and then after that goes over like a fart in church, with everybody. Then they start doubling down on it and saying that they know people are going to want to travel to go to Saudi Arabia to go watch the show, and basically slapped fans in the face and said they didn't care if they're outpricing them because that's not the people that they're looking for anymore. Like, they are alienating their fan base little by little by little. And when you do stupid shit like this, it alienates them even more. It's so dumb. What say you?
It's fucking head scratching to me because, I was actually excited. I didn't tune in. I didn't know that it had been unveiled what this was all about. So I was trying to kind of watch some of the forums, watch some of the videos and guess and see what this was all about. Was it going to be Jericho? Was it going to be a new faction? Was it going to have Gunther come back and face Cena? What was it? What was their motivation for doing it? To find out that it's nothing more than a fucking poster reveal is what Vince McMahon would call an insult to your intelligence. Like, WWE's going back to that shit again, And it's like you get us fucking hyped up for something, and it's nothing more than a popcorn fart of a fucking poster, Fans don't want another fucking poster featuring Brock fucking Lesnar, John Cena, and all these ass clowns on there for the millionth fucking time. And this is your big surprise that you have these promos. You had an opportunity to capitalize on something, even if you were going to unveil a poster after this, right? You had an opportunity to create something out of the buzz that was going on with this. If it were me and I was at WWE headquarters, I would have pumped the brakes on the poster and said, hey, we've got something here. Let's make something happen. Bring fucking Jericho in. I don't give a shit what you do. But do something with it.
They should have sat over there with Jericho. It goes back to the history of him. Apparently, he's re-signed as of this week. They're saying he's re-signed. Not WWE hasn't come out and said it yet, but it's all the rumors. I guess it was reported on his website, but whatever, So Rewind. They have an Rewind. So there you go. What's up, Rewind? I think he might be our winner tonight, but we'll see. We'll see.
Hands.
We'll see. You think Rewind's going to take trivia tonight?
I think Rewind's going to give everybody a run for their money. I'll tell you that. If I was a betting man, I would say he would probably be third or second, maybe first, maybe first.
All right. Ricky says WWE no longer gives a rat's ass. TKO just wants our money. They don't care about the product. Let's be honest. Absolutely. I agree with you, Rick. 100%. But they had this opportunity with Jericho. Go back to some of the things they did when he came back through the years, when they would do the Save Us Y2J movement, they've done it for him how many times, hyping him when he comes back, throughout the years. Why not do puzzles and clues to lead up to whenever you're going to bring him back, and the big unveiling of what that is going to be at this event? Because the rumor is it's going to, like, come on, man. Like, that's how you hype this guy up and make the fans really say, fuck, this surprise was awesome. We got Jericho back. This is what it led up to. And here's Jericho's last run that they're talking about. You can hype it up with, but no, we get a poker poster.
Get a poker poster.
That's what we get, a fucking poker poster.
We get a replaced location of WrestleMania with a poker poster.
Yeah. Fucking garbage, man. Like, seriously.
They are scrambling at WWE right now with their marketing and all that stuff. Like, WWE with their marketing knocks it out of the fucking park 10 times out of 10. Mm-hmm. But the problem that I have here is they had an opportunity, and it's like this with everything. They did it with The Fiend, They had something organic. They had something special that they created that was new and fresh. And then they feed him to fucking Seth Rollins in a Hell in a Cell match. And then Bray Wyatt, the Fiend character, never quite really had the steam after that it did when it first started. This is the same thing. They had an opportunity to create something organic, bring Jericho back through these fucking promos, it would have been a perfect fit.
Yep.
You know, you can't tell me that some asshole in the fucking offices of WWE that gets paid buku fucking dollars didn't see this and go, man, we're generating a lot of buzz off these promos. Hey, let's pump the brakes on the poster reveal.
Yeah.
Because you can do that any fucking day. And let's do something with this.
Yeah. But you know what the thing is? They're too fucking blinded by their own success financially and thinking that they do everything right, that they didn't think that this was a bad idea. That they thought this was going to be something fans actually were going to be hyped up about. Like, let's be realistic. Fans are not hyped out about year number 2 in Las Vegas 2 years in a row. They're not hyped about that first. Then you got Saudi Arabia the next year, which nobody, unless you're over in the kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
To go to New Orleans?
Yeah, I believe it was New Orleans.
So the New Orleans fans, if I were them, I would be fucking livid, and I would never go to a WWE pay-per-view house show. I don't give a fuck what it is. You come in my neck of the woods after you take Mania away, like, I'm not going. You know,
I don't even think we got an explanation for why they took it out of New Orleans. Did we?
In my opinion, and this is just based off of what I've read and stuff like that, I think it was a power struggle between The Rock's team and Triple H's team.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that Triple H is going to go over 10 times out of 10 when it comes to The Rock, you know? So I think this was Triple H's call that, hey, you know, TKO, you fucking idiots, we're down all this money after you did the big purchase. Let's go back to Vegas where we just had the biggest Mania of all time. So
it's going to be interesting when they go to Saudi the next year, because let's be realistic. The Saudis are bringing this over there for their own entertainment. They don't care about the money this would generate for them. They don't care about that at all. It doesn't mean anything. $250 million or $500 million, whatever it would cost to produce this, pay for it, get them to come over there, whatever they're fucking charging WWE, some obscene amount of money that they're paying, you know, like, it's nothing to them. So it's going to be interesting to see when they go to Saudi what the gate's going to be big, because they're going to give tickets away. If they actually announce like a live gate, like total how much they're actually making from this, because I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say a lot of those tickets for the WrestleMania and Saudi is going to be comped, and it's going to be free shit that they're giving away.
I think so too.
Yeah. I don't think they're out there to generate money. I don't think they care, because I think they have such a good flat
more
deal.
Of a statement, you know, and I think they're trying to go global. But they're already a global conglomerate. I think they're trying to take Mania and make it a global name now.
Look at it from this perspective, though. Okay, so any business goes into the next year. You know this from running a business, you know, and so do I. You go into it with strategic goals for the next year, especially when it comes to profitability. So you project out, you know, your losses, your potential expenses. You project out your potential income. Then you go and you look at where you want your income to be, and you have to find ways to bounce it around to try to get it there, to see if you can reach that goal in your forecast for the, you know, whatever that is. So you're going to need certain amounts of money brought in from certain things, right? You have bigger things in your business that bring in a lot more money than others, right? They're your bread and butter and your bulk. So you know the amount of money that you have to be able to make the profit that your company wants you to have. Or as a company, you have to set your own bottom line of what you want to generate. That's your goal.
Sure.
Do you think WWE will give a rat's ass if they're papering that fucking stadium and giving it away? Or do you think they just want the money? They're going into it saying, I'm throwing out a hypothetical number here, folks. This isn't the number, but they're saying we want to make $500 million on this. That's our goal, is to generate $500 million of you know, revenue in from this. And do you think traditionally it's always been about the gates, right? You know, the pay-per-view buys, the gates, whatever it is. This is a different instance. They're not going to care about what they're got, because the Saudis are just going to pay them their flat rate fee, what they want. If they want to make $250 million, that's what the Saudis are going to pay them.
Because it's a drop in the bucket to the Saudis. They don't give a shit.
To them, that's a huge thing. Like to anybody, it would be. But to them, they don't care about that. They're like, oh, here, you want a
quarter of a billion? They're more concerned about the statement of, hey, we just bought this American pay-per-view and brought it over here overseas to Saudi Arabia. It's the first one of all time to leave America. You know what I mean? So it's like they don't care.
Think about the money they're paying for the Rumble too, Jeremy. You know they're paying a fortune for the Rumble this year to get that. The Rumble's the number 2 biggest thing that WWE does every year, because it starts the road to WrestleMania, and WrestleMania is the biggest one of them all.
Right.
So here 2 years in a row, you're getting the number 2 biggest thing they do, and then the number 1 biggest one. They're getting paid fortune, as we all can only speculate how much it is. They don't care one way or the other, whether you love that show, whether you hate it, whether you buy merch, whether you're fucking buying a ticket. They're going to get what they're going to get and what they want from the Saudis, and they're going to pay it. They're going to get their amount, and they're not going to have to worry about a thing. Think about going into an event or a year, Richie, and right off the bat, you know, right, that your boss isn't going to pressure you anymore, to make sure you reach your goals. Because here you go, you got this cold $250 million sitting right there for you from this guy that's going to pay you up front for all your services for the year.
Yep,
that's what they're doing. It's the same concept right here.
Free ride.
It's smart business for them, and it's why they don't care.
Right.
So when we question if they care or not, they don't care, and they're showing it right there to you.
Chris, I don't think Vince is involved at this point. I think that he may have feelers through Pritchard and stuff to keep tabs on it, but I don't think Vince is involved in any decision making. They took his cell phone. They took his access to WWE headquarters. He's been completely shamed and kicked out of the company.
We've said it here before in the show. The ultimate fuck you, is going to be one day, if they could ever make this happen, is to get Vince over on AEW TV for a shot. It'd be the biggest fuck you moment in the world. If Tony Khan wanted to really make a fucking landslide move, bring Vince in just temporarily or something. Come on, stick it to him. It would be the
most epic moment in wrestling history.
It would be better than when WCW got bought out, in my opinion.
Yep.
And AEW could hold it right there in their forever pictures in their own mind of they had the biggest moment ever.
Yep.
Saudis just bought the rights to EA Sports 2 Madden college football games. They're going to turn into nothing but microtransactions, probably worse gameplay than they already give us. I didn't know they did that.
What's that? The Saudis just bought? Yeah, they bought EA Sports.
I didn't know that.
You're absolutely right.
Let's go, Jays. I called it in 6. If the Blue Jays can take it in 6, we'll see. It's been a hell of a World Series so far. Have you been following it at all?
I have not been watching it at all. Once Arizona's out, usually I tune out. So
yeah, I'm the same way with my Mets, but I want to see the Blue Jays beat the Dodgers. I called it in 6, so we'll see if it comes. I don't know. It'd be pretty crazy if they beat the juggernaut. VKM fucking hookers and smashing cars like he's living his best life.
Sounds like a rewind wet dream, baby.
Bro, that's the facts right there.
Yeah.
Rewind and Vince together would be a duo, wouldn't it?
Cocaine is a hell of a drug and it ain't cheap.
Yeah, they had rumors and they had a meeting, Rick, and Shane has come out and since said this, that he didn't give the exact reason why, but he had just said it wasn't for him. And they weren't going to match up. I think it was probably due to creative stuff.
I think it was creative, and I think Shane maybe wanted a percentage of the company.
Yeah. Or both of those factors. I think it was probably both of those factors. He wanted a percentage, and then he wanted creative control over everything. So, and I don't think Tony's giving that up to anybody.
Right.
Saudis are buying everything. I got some socks. I'll sell them for $1 billion.
Yeah, no shit.
Man, if we get Tariq Skubal, Rick, I would be a very happy guy. I would be a very happy guy if we pick him up, buddy. That's for sure. He'd be a damn good pick. Any other modern topics you guys are interested to talk about tonight? Rich, anything for you for modern stuff?
I haven't seen much. I'm hearing rumblings of fucking Stone Cold Steve Austin coming back, that they're trying to throw money at him for Saudi. They're trying to throw money at fucking Shawn Michaels. They're trying to throw money. I guarantee you they'll try and throw money at The Undertaker. And I guarantee you if it's a big enough price that he'll come back at least for a cameo, So
I don't think he's getting in the ring ever again, though, bro.
Not to choke slam anybody or anything?
Maybe a choke slam, but never for a match.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just a cameo. They'll probably dump money at him to do something like that. Undertaker's always going to be the consummate company man that will do that for a payday.
He's itching to get in there all the time, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And, he misses it. You can tell. Whenever I watched, after we talked about the podcast that he does with his wife last week, I went and watched a few episodes. My God. Like, it is god-awful since that dude exited the scene, so.
All right, you brought it up. Here you go.
Here we go.
So
John, get your burr. Get your burr.
Let's talk about Natty one to take over.
Natty Neidhart.
All right, so I saw this today and I sent it to you guys because this woman really said that when they go to Saudi Arabia, to do the WrestleMania in there. She took over the booking, as Jeremy said. She decided she's going to play creative right here. And her magical suggestion was that they make half of the matches for the men and half of the matches for the women in Saudi Arabia. So women should get immediately 50% of it and men get 50%. In Saudi Arabia, where they don't give a rat's ass about women. Yeah, sure, Natty. That's a fucking booking idea.
Yeah, and they have to dress up in pretty much sweatshirts and fucking sweatpants to even wrestle in there.
You can't show their fucking skin anywhere.
God forbid you show any ankles, you know what I mean?
And let's be realistic. One of the beautiful things about the presentation of the ladies is their outlandish and crazy costumes they do, the sex appeal to it. That's the fun of it. Not saying they're not great performers, but that's a big part of their, their presence and their character. Yeah, Natty. Let's bring them to Saudi Arabia where they got to fucking cover up and can have no creativity and where they look at women like they're inferior people. That's a booking genius idea. WWE should sign her up for fucking creative for a lifetime contract just for that great idea. Thank you once again, Natty Neidhart, for showing us why you are a turd.
Dude, I couldn't have said it any better. And honestly, like, when you sit back and you look at this, it's Natty Neidhart saying that they want to do 50% of WrestleMania to the women, okay? I'm not saying that women are not great athletes. I'm not saying that they're not great professional wrestlers. They are. Yeah. But I'm going to be honest with you in the fact that we live in reality, okay? And just go look at the numbers of the two Evolution pay-per-views, all right? And you tell me that those need to be Mania quality, half of a fucking Mania, like... They're literally she was literally saying she wanted like night 2 to be the women's division completely. Yeah. I'm sorry, lady, but if you do that, that's going to be the single lowest viewed WrestleMania on night 2 of all time.
You could have a 90,000 seat venue, and if you do that, you're filling about 10 of it that night.
How many women do they have that are mega superstars that will pack a fucking seat? You don't have Ronda Rousey. You don't have Trish Stratus full time. You don't have the Litas. You don't have the actual wrestlers that have names. You have Charlotte Flair. You have Becky Lynch. Okay, and you have Alexa Bliss. Those are your main star power appeal, right? And Tiffany Stratton and stuff like that. They're not needle movers to the point where you'll pack a stadium in fucking Saudi Arabia over that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to happen. It's a pipe dream.
It's like you said, they're not Ronda Rousey, okay?
No.
Whether you like Ronda or not, or whatever people think about her.
She's a needle mover.
Yeah, and she's a huge star,
She's a huge star. Historic figure.
Yeah, Fast and the Furious movies, baddest woman in the world.
First woman to step in combat sports in a fucking UFC ring.
Yeah. Destroyer, Yeah. She had the mainstream appeal. That's why they main evented that WrestleMania under her appeal. That was, going to drive that. And they did a great job. And it's not saying the other women weren't great performers too. It was a smart and intelligent idea that year to close out with them. And it worked out great. They had a great match, all that good shit, whatever. It's because of having a mainstream name like a Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
You got great performers there, some good women and everything like that. Not enough for a fucking individual night of WrestleMania to be focused on that. No. Yeah. Main event May, yes, Tony.
Yeah, they're gonna dig her ass up, Tony, and fucking put her old cripple ass in the ring.
We'll get Moolah back too.
She'll tag team with the Hand, her son.
Rita is probably the biggest woman that they have right now. Who's Rita?
I have no idea who the fuck Rita is.
Who's Rita?
Who are you talking about, Rewan?
Also, did y'all see where Doug Mallow, the dude who pulled Raj off of Stu, was hired for security for WWE? Yeah, I saw that. I did.
Yeah, well, I saw Raja got his ass fucking arrested in front of his neighbor. So
he got bailed out though, right? When he got out.
He got bailed. Of course, his daddy bailed him out. Are you kidding me? Rampage wouldn't let his boy be in there.
You think he's going to prison for that?
I do.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I do.
I do too. I hope Raja's been brushing up on his fighting skills real well because I think he's going to be doing some time.
Here's something I wanted to talk about, and thank you for bringing this up,
Rhea
Ripley. Yes, she's one of the biggest things, but this could be a topic all in itself. I'm thinking, in the way that I've been feeling about her lately and how WWE's been booking Rhea Ripley, it's been kind of like ridiculous, hasn't it? Like
Mm-hmm.
she went from the face of the women's division and stuff like that to where she's not even on the same level. You know, it's weird how they're booking her. Like she's a mega star and great and everything like that. I don't understand what they're trying to do with her, and I don't know what her plans are going to be for Mania. What, are you going to fucking go against Asuka? Like, what are they doing?
I think she's been oversaturated for a while, and I know she's been hurt, had some injuries, came out, all that shit. She was so hot for a while with Dom. I think when the stuff with Dom ended, her appeal really kind of got lost to a lot of
Fizzled
people.
out.
Yeah. People loved that pairing with them, and of course it was inevitable. They were eventually going to break it up. But I think when she lost Dirty Dom as, part of her storyline or part of her thing, I think it started to hinder after a while because she wasn't as entertaining anymore to a lot of people. And she had been on so much, people kind of didn't care anymore after that.
Yeah, somebody who's going to fall victim to that, I think, when she comes back is Liv Morgan, because where do you lead off with what's going on? See, I think the biggest mistake they made was keeping her off the television. She could have been a manager injured, and they could have continued the storyline with Liv still being involved just because she's injured. She could still be a manager. So I think they made a huge mistake with keeping Liv off of TV during this time. That's just my opinion.
I like them keeping her off.
Well, what do you think she's going to do when she gets back?
I think it remains to be seen. I don't know how much longer she's out for, but of course there was the pairing with her and Dirty Dom that was great. I think she could be the type of person when she comes back, if they go like a world title route with Dom in the near future, when she comes, maybe if she comes back next year sometime, if she's still going to be out that long, maybe have her be the one that helps Dirty Dom win the world title or something like that. Bringing her back is a big surprise, and then she goes after the women's title.
They've got to have a mega celebration when he does it with chicken tenders, fucking the whole
ranch, fucking
just ranch,
dipping that shit.
Yeah, just
dropping tenders from the fucking top of the sky, in the
like
roof.
A "this is your life" moment, fucking.
Instead of Sting rappelling down, a big gigantic fucking human in a chicken tender outfit comes rappelling from the top for Dom. I mean, I would love to see when she comes back, though, Rich. This is why I said I like to see her help him, win the world title, maybe, or, if he wins the world title, it'd be fun to have a pair, boyfriend, girlfriend, on the TV for the, on-screen thing, having them both be the world champs of that roster.
Yep.
Has that ever been done before?
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know if they've done it like that ever before.
I don't know if they've done it like that either.
Every woman wants to be in Dom's stable, Dan. That's that mustache.
He's living his best life, dude. You know, that guy is just...
No disrespect
he's
to the
like
guy.
El Dandy,
Yeah. Like, just a god.
A jam-up guy.
Yeah. All the way around. He's just a god, man. Yeah. No disrespect to the Godfather, but I got to agree with you, Daniel. The Godfather, everybody's favorite neighborhood pimp and everything, and brought some okay-looking ladies through the years, many of them. Dom's quality, I think, is way better than the Godfather's host. Don't you think?
Who did the Godfather have? Victoria? That was like the most noteworthy one.
Yeah. Look what Dom's gotten. Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley.
See, Rewind gets it. Dom's a jam-up guy.
He is. He's a good dude, this guy. He's very misunderstood. Did you see he got busted open in Mexico because they threw fucking change at him and was railing him?
That.
Yeah. He got fucking busted open. Bad, bro.
They're brutal down there, dude.
Dom gets the heat.
Yep.
They had Hunter and Steph were champs. Okay, good pickup then, Jeremy. But something that really has never been done much, could be fun to see with.
And do we really count Stephanie as like?
I forgot she was a world champ.
She was a woman's champ, but I don't even. What, she wrestled 3 fucking times?
Maybe.
Like this is the first time a full-time wrestler.
I mean, Vince Russo was the world champ. Fucking David Arquette was. Vince McMahon was. I mean, come on, like,
yeah.
they've. Anybody can win it.
Didn't they do? Okay, so Laza brings up Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley. Didn't they do that already?
I think they've done it 2 years in a row.
They've done it 2 years in a row, man.
Yeah, I believe they've done it 2 years in a row. I think they might have even done it 3 times at WrestleMania, Laza. So
because that's where Rhea Ripley won her first title.
She won her first title, and she also lost to her once there too. So they were tied. So I think they've had 2. Maybe they've had 3. I could be wrong, but yeah, they've already done it. So I don't think I don't think they want to wheel out the Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns year after year that they were doing for a while. Yep. So I don't think it's gonna be beneficial for that. Charlotte's kind of fallen into a better position with Alexa Bliss. It's been more likable for her to people too.
It's definitely a breath of fresh air for her, seeing her in a tag team match versus hogging all the fucking spotlight, seeing her come out, over and over and over again, winning the fucking title over and over and over again. Like, it's something new for her. So, I'm happy to see it. There's a good dynamic between those two because you can tell it carries backstage, and they just turn it up to a 10.
Yeah, Orton Cena 19 times in a row for sure.
Yeah.
Or even back in the day with Edge too. How many fucking times did Edge and Cena fight each other?
That whole year of pay-per-views was Edge.
It was a couple years, I think, that they went off and on between him and Orton and Edge. That shit got old too. Yeah, I mean, you got to be able to find new storylines and stuff for these people, and not just keep recycling. I call
that the dark times for the WWE. It's funny that they say Cena carried it and all that stuff with the ratings and everything like that. You go back and watch some of those ratings and those shows, they definitely don't hold up.
No, not at all. Jade versus Ripley in Saudi Arabia. That'll be the main event on night one. I'm not for that one. Are you?
Not at all. Jade Cargill. I think management was right. They pulled the trigger too soon with her.
She just finally turned heel too.
I haven't been impressed by her in WWE.
No, I haven't either. They just turned her heel this last week though, and she's getting another crack at Tiffy time. I think
she had a great debut. I mean, let's be honest, she had a great little debut with some steam and stuff like that. But Jesus Christ.
She has one of the best looks out of anybody on the roster, male or female. It stops at the look in the entrance.
There's nothing to her. There's no layers to her character. It's
I got to say this too, though. AEW booked her way better. She was a killer in AEW, until she told them she was leaving, and then they jobbed her out a few times, of course. She was a killer over there. They did a way better job at Jade. But let's see what they do with her as a heel now, because to me, she's a natural heel. She has no right being a babyface to me. Like, she's got heel heat written all over her because she looks great. She looks intimidating to people. She sucks in the ring, yes, but she can draw nuclear heat for them. And I heard
Rewind's inducting Linda McMahon at this year's WrestleMania.
Inducting her? He's marrying her at this one.
Yeah.
Okay. It's her Hall of Fame induction.
We got to do like an AI of Rewind being Macho Man and her being Miss Elizabeth.
Not macho. He's got to be dressed as Tazz.
Dude, it'd be hilarious.
Put Rewind in the singlet.
Yeah, he hates Macho Man.
Does he really?
Oh, dude, he hates Macho Man because of what he did to Elizabeth.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. Interesting. JBL was so underrated. That dude was and he's not only just a great champ, he's a frigging wrestling god. Okay. Yeah. JBL is a wrestling god, and he has one of the greatest.
And don't you forget it. Put it on. Cool there. Mark Zuckerberg.
There it is.
This on Facebook.
It's only 10 seconds, Mark. Okay.
Yeah, calm down there, Mark Zuckerfucker.
What a good guy. What a guy JBL is. He's a wrestling god, him.
Yes, he is.
Tiffy versus Rhea at Mania, being they just did it. I got to be honest with Tiffany Stratton. I'm not a huge fan, Laza. Are you, Richie? Are you a big fan of Tiffany Stratton? Yeah.
I'll do the Vince McMahon. No, not even a little bit.
Yeah. I don't really see any big depth to her. I don't really get it, but whatever. People
That's what I'm trying to say, man, with this Natty Neidhart thing. Like, how in the fuck are you going to book that if you make it an all-women's night too? Who are you going to put in there to keep people fucking interested and entertained to watch this fucking event? Oh, Jesus Christ. 16 fucking kids, Rewind? You're going to pop out with Linda McMahon? I think she'll die.
I don't think she's going to be around that long.
Organs are going to produce anything but dust coming out of that thing.
Jade's the female Lex Luger of the 2020s. Good point, Rand. Yeah.
It's going to be like the Wizard of Oz with the fucking Tin Man. You better bring some fucking oil there, bud.
WD-40 that motherfucker, right? Yeah. I mean, to have 16, you better reset yourself a lot, man, and then you better be up to rise to the occasion because
dude, you need Jesus, bro.
I don't know if she can handle 16.
Gosh.
She had the two for a reason, I think.
Right.
How much CTE did JBL single-handedly?
The poor Blue Meanie will never be the same. The Blue Meanie got his ass whooped by JBL, dude.
There's the comment of the night so far from Daniel Leonard here. How much CTE did he single-handedly give out?
That is an understatement, sir.
Yeah. Comment of the night, Daniel, so far. That was a good one. I like Alexa too, Rick. I think she's awesome. And I really hope that they give her the belt back for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about Linda taking my money. Who wouldn't want to have 16 kids with Linda?
Oh, damn. Laza, the resident pervert here. You're going to have your Kim
Linda
Kardashian
was the real
there.
flog. Linda was the one that he was snorting birthday cake off her ass cheeks and
Jesus Christ,
flogging her in the woods.
Doesn't look over 27. You forgot a zero there. Rewind. She looks 270. Okay. Jesus Christ. This went off the rails in a hurry. God.
Oh God. Alexa's the only thing that can save the Wyatt Six. She ain't saving the Wyatt Six. Ain't nobody saving the Wyatt Six.
Nobody's saving Wyatt Six.
Nobody's saving that shit, man. Somebody just needs to get the fucking nails out, get the hammer, man, and just nail that motherfucker shut. It's over.
Yeah. Realize that it's like AEW, man. The vision's gone, so that's done.
I ain't rooting for nobody to lose their job, but if they're ever looking at a cost-saving measure, there's 6 salaries that can go real fast.
Uncle Howdy should have been a gimmick all on his own. It should have never been a group.
Jesus.
And then, good God, you bring them in and they're fucking killing people in promos.
They killed people on the first fucking time they showed up on television.
They had
Cable and Gunther.
Yeah, Shorty G laying on the ground dead, and then he's fucking on Raw the 2 weeks later.
Gunther had a bullet hole in his head.
Bullet hole.
He did. He had a fucking bullet hole in his head, man.
It was ketchup, and
they make-upped him up to look like he got shot in the fucking dome by these guys. There was a mass murder at Monday Night Raw. The Wyatt Six are here.
God.
You know what the best part about that shit was? That was their opener. That's their introduction. Where do you go from there?
Yeah, you killed everybody.
You murdered people in the back, first off. And second thing is, how are you ever going to do something more memorable than killing the entire backstage people and having a 10-minute thing watching everybody dead in the back?
You shot yourself in the foot. You shot your whole load before you even got going.
Bro, it's like when you're going on a date and you know you're going to get lucky the first time. You go do the Ben Stiller from There's Something About Mary. You rub one out in beforehand, man. So you got some stamina. Dude, they need to take that advice. Chill out, man. Don't go right into the biggest thing right off the bat.
Yeah, take a page from Jude the Dude, man. You do the slow burn. Slow burn.
Don't get.
Wow, that was weird, wasn't it?
Yeah. Don't murder everybody on the first appearance on television.
God. Fucking Wyatt Six is dead, guys. It's not coming back.
Dark Alexa's great because anything she does is great, Daniel. Alexa's fantastic, but no matter what she does, she's about the only thing that could be really relevant in that group to make them worthwhile at all. I mean, how many matches has Bo Dallas had? 1
or 3?
Maybe. Yeah. It's one of the worst gimmicks they've done in ages. I'll just say that. The Wyatts brought a head in the box to the Jesus.
It would, dude. I'm telling you, it was the worst relaunch probably I've ever seen of anything. You know.
No, they're gonna put them in War Games.
No.
No.
Why?
Yeah. Why?
What a waste of a spot.
Who are they gonna War Game? Who are they gonna do War Games with? Is it gonna be Solo's
group? What the fuck is that about? I didn't know that. Is that the rumor, or is that
they're gonna take on? Doing? They're gonna take on Solo's those job ass bummers on Solo's group. That's War Games this year. Ugh.
War Games has been epic the past few years. This is you relaunched CM Punk's fucking WWE career at War Games, and you're going to Wyatt Six versus the fucking Gorillas of Destiny. Like, what the hell?
With Sami Zayn as their fucking team captain or whatever. I think WWE should bring
for you.
D Snyder. I saw D on an interview recently. He still looks good. You know D Snyder from Twisted Sister, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he still looks great for his age. Having the entire group getting beaten down bad and Alexa bringing back the Fiend character with someone would get it an interest. I just don't think they could ever bring back the Fiend character because of the respect to Bray, Daniel. So,
Yeah.
Solo, yeah. Oh God, that's awful. I hope that's not it.
Yeah, Judah. If that's War Games, I'm tuning out.
I look forward to War Games every year when we do it because I
Get
love
the
War Games.
WCW feel.
Yeah, WCW, it's like the old. I want to see him put the cage on the top again. Like
Yeah.
old War Games. But I love it when they do it. They did a great job at it with NXT through the years when they were doing it, and I liked them when they brought it to the main roster. But I don't like that booking at all. I think that's horrible.
If they do that, that's horrible, dude.
Dude, did you see the picture of that Jeff Cobb guy in this group who was Solo with his makeup the first week when they brought him out? People fucking bagged on this dude online so fucking bad. Yeah. And then magically this last week, he changed it up to a completely different style to not look like a tool anymore.
Yeah, Daniel just summed that up. Yeah, 5 years ago, they were a decent faction.
10 years ago, they were really relevant, probably, right?
Yeah, they've got no traction in WWE.
Dude, I hate this for War Games. I really do.
If it's Wyatt 6 versus them, dude, I'm not watching. Like, I'm not.
You know what the stipulation should be? The losing team. Leave? Yes, the losing team gets their pink slip.
The loser and the winner leave?
I mean, we got to keep the winners around at least a little bit. All right.
I mean, I'm good with both of them leaving.
This is a career match. The losing team is booted
let's
forever.
Rig the ring up to blow up like AEW was supposed to, and we'll just fucking end it all.
Yeah, he was a beast in Underground, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Matanza, yeah, I remember that.
Can they both leave?
Jesus Christ.
I don't think anybody. This is once again goes to the inept nature of this company and how they don't listen to people. Who the fuck has been asking for War Games with Sami Zayn and the Wyatt shits or whatever, whatever.
The Wyatt shits.
Yeah, versus the Gorillas of Destiny group and that's not even their name. I don't even know the name of it.
I was excited for the Wyatt 6. I wanted it to take off. I wanted it to be a good thing. But you know what? I'm telling you, man, it just seems like yes, exactly. It just seems like to me they like you said, dude, they blew their load right away, and it was just like they didn't know where to go. They didn't know where to go. It was the wrong time to launch it.
Yep. 100%. 100 freaking percent. Wyatt's the Wyatt shits. Jesus Christmas, guys. Y'all are like butter today because you're on a roll.
Appreciate that.
We're just spitting what we feel, Ricky, because some of this crap, I don't know what they're doing, bro. But we'll see. Well, we're going to hit ECW trivia next, but let's first take a quick 5-minute bathroom break for everybody. So let me break down the rules for ECW trivia tonight. So we take everybody when we do trivia on the honor system. So if you type in an answer, we're taking it that's your answer, not somebody else's. You're not cheating. You're not looking it up. You're not doing any of those things. So if you want to come on the stream, we'll also I'll put it out now. I'll put a link out now. So when we come back, don't hop on yet, but when we come back, you can hop on if you want to. But we'll put the link on now. So if you want to come on and do it live with us, I'm going to keep score of everything. But if you want to type your answers in, you're more than welcome to as well. So this is the rules, though. It's going to be 15 questions. And some of them are a little easier. Some of them maybe a little bit harder. So we're going to test our knowledge here on the 15 questions. But the kicker is there is going to be a bonus question. So if you're out of it till the end, okay, if you're out of it and you think you're not going to win or whatever, the bonus I'm going to make worth for 5 points. Everything else is just one answer. So if you don't do that well in the beginning, then you got a good shot at the end with the bonus question. But I promise you the bonus isn't a very easy one either. So you definitely have to think on it. So we trust you, honor system. If you want to come on when we come back from the break, the link is out on Facebook and on YouTube. You can click on it when we come back from the break if you want to come on, or you can type your answers in. I'll say this, winner, Richie, we always like to give a little something out for the winner, but with your permission, this would be, I think, something we'll give out to the winner here. Whoever takes it tonight gets to pick the topic next week.
Yeah, we'll do that.
You good with that?
Yeah, I'm gonna give a random 8x10 signed autograph out too.
All right. So
you just have to send John your information, and I will get it out to you. And you can ask Jeremy, you can ask Jude, you can ask anybody in here. We're not asking for any strings attached or anything
Nope.
like that. You do get your prizes here. So
Yep. So whoever wins 8x10, you get to pick the topic. Let's make the topic in 2 weeks. You get to pick the topic in 2 weeks. So that way I don't put you on the spot tonight and make you choose. So you can think about it. So in 2 weeks,
Rewind wins. He said that we're doing a show about wrestlers and their dick size comparisons.
Well, if he wins, it's only fair.
And just so y'all know, Rewind has a fetish about taking pictures of his penis in costumes. And it's about to be Halloween, so things are going to get very interesting.
Dan, take it easy on that shoulder for sure, buddy.
Yeah.
You just had surgery today and you're out. All right, man.
We appreciate you being here, man.
There we
Jesus. I hope you're feeling all right.
Daniel, we'll give you plenty of time to answer, man. We'll definitely give you plenty of time to answer if you're going to type in your answer, so you don't have to worry about that. You get about 20 seconds or so in between each one. So that's the rules. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to be the host of it, so I'm moderating it. I'm the only one that has the answers. Richie has no idea of any answers. Am I right?
I have no idea. I was even offering to help and do some questions, and John's like, "Nah, man, I got it. You go ahead and play with them." So
yep. So there we go. It's fair for everybody. So we've never done ECW for a trivia, have we?
We've never done ECW for a trivia. We've tried to do ECW watch-alongs, and maybe we could have Rewind's help with that. I don't know. We've just never.
It's either a hit or a miss for them.
It's been a miss every time.
Usually, they've had a couple good ones.
Yeah.
So they've had a couple good ones. Nerve Blocker's got it, so I can't use that right arm. Oh man, we'll feel better soon, bro. Feel better soon. All right, guys, please don't leave. Come back after the break, and once again, we're going to come back with trivia. Let's say about 5 minutes. So make sure you guys come back, join with us. We'll see you in 5. Okay. All right, everybody, we are back. Hold on 1 second. There we go. We are officially back now.
I gotta say something real quick. I just read something that I think is one of the most ignorant fucking things I've ever heard in the wrestling world of all time. I mean, we were just talking about the JCW stuff with Vince Russo,
Uh-huh.
and Vince Russo was quoted on X where he posted this thing and says, I say this with all honesty. I never thought I'd ever meet anybody who worked harder than Vince McMahon. Then I spent 3 days with Violent J, and I've never in my life witnessed work ethic of this magnitude. Never. You're telling me fucking Violent J is a harder worker than fucking Vince McMahon? Yeah, that was one for the books.
It's
Jesus.
a lofty thing, but, he's worked side by side with both of them. Who knows?
Yeah.
Do you think he's just kissing his ass and saying that?
Absolutely. Get out of here. The dude ain't fucking...
It's pretty hard to say people are Vince. It's a pretty ballsy claim,
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to play and you want to come on the stream, no problem. If you want to play and just type your answers in, once again, it's on the honor system. That's totally cool. If you're going to play, just type in yes, and then that way I can write your name down. And if you want to come on the stream, the link is in the chat. So I see Joey back there. Joey, we'll bring you on in a second. If anybody else wants to come on, live, you're welcome to. I'll give it a minute. And then if you just want to type your answers, once again, please just let me know, and I will put you in on my list. All right. Let's bring a few people on. First off, we got Joey. What's up, Joey? You driving, man?
I am. I just got off work, and I'm
Right.
training. So
Well, drive safe. Oh, I can hear Siri's talking to you too.
Yeah, it is. So
Well, be
But
safe,
I'm,
man.
I am. I'm almost home. So
All
I'm
right.
ready.
Okay.
You guys are in trouble. So,
All right.
I
We'll
figured.
see. We'll
I
see.
think Joey's going to be the sleeper of the night.
I think Joey could definitely be a sleeper of the night. So we got Todd Gordon is here, Mr. Rewind himself. What's going
There he
on?
is,
What's
Todd
going on,
Gordon.
guys? Yeah, it's been a long time. What's going on, guys?
It's
You
good
guys are
to see
looking
you.
extra soft, buddy.
Yeah, if you know, you know, you're right.
No ECW shirt on tonight?
I had like 4 of them. I thought about it, but that'd be a little pushy,
You got to pull
Classic.
out the ECW title reward. That's
Dude, I got like 3. I got the TV title. I got the Tazz one. I got all of them, dude.
pull the Tazz one now, bro. For good luck.
You should have. The FTW one and the ECW one. If you know, you know.
So
Yeah.
Richie, okay, Jude's going to play in the chat too. Daniel's going to play in the chat too. Okay. Write everybody down. Richie, you're playing, but who's your pick that's gonna take this tonight?
It's going to be between Joey and Rewind.
Okay.
I don't do good trivia. I think Jude's gonna take it, to be honest.
Jude has won 2 of them. Jeremy has won 2 of them. So we'll see.
I got to go with a
Jeremy
sleeper
won 2 of
tonight.
them or 1 of them?
Who's that?
Jeremy, he won 2 or 1?
Jeremy won one at least. I think he won the U.S. Champions one
That's right.
that we did. I think he won one. Rand's going to join. Rand's a sleeper too all the time though, bro.
Yeah, he's a big
Ian
seat.
Laza, yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is. And I got a feeling Daniel.
Ricky's got a wealth of knowledge. I've talked to him privately and stuff, and his buddy Daniel, even though he's one
Yeah,
of
I got a feeling Daniel might be a sleeper here too, and then Laza's a definite dark horse in there as well.
Christopher's out there. He's already putting Francine in the fucking chat. So,
Yep. So we got a good shot here. What's going on, Laza?
Laza, you're out there, buddy.
Jeez.
You know?
Good to see you, mate. Always good to see you. Jeremy's here. What's going on, Jeremy?
What's up?
There he is. He's here because it sounds fun.
There we go. All right, you guys ready to play?
Yep.
yes.
All right, let's get into this. All right, so when I ask for the answer, I'm going to give it just enough time so everybody can type their answers in, think of the answer. So I think I still have the music for it. Let's see. I have the. Do I have the Jeopardy music still?
Are you keeping track of the points and everything?
Yep. I'm going to keep the track. I'm going to keep track of the points for all you guys. So actually, I don't know if I still have Jeopardy on here.
I'll say this: the 8x10 that I'm giving out is a wrestler known for his deathmatch style, but he was never in ECW.
Is it Nick Gage?
No.
Abdul the Butcher. Oh, wait, he appeared once.
Yeah. Abby's had some bad health issues.
Should have been there. Probably would have excelled, but never made it there.
Okay, that's
Like
interesting.
Rewind says, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Where did Rewind go?
Right here.
He's there.
Oh, there you are.
In the
We got a
bottom.
lot of people on the screen tonight, which I
Yeah.
love. So he's buried right behind the comments. So I'll give you guys enough time to get the answers, but like I said, I mixed it up for some hard ones and some good ones. You know, that might not be as easy. So let's get going first. When I go through for you guys that are on the call, I'm going to go through you one-on-one. You know, so you guys give me your answers, whatever it might be at the end of the time. And you guys answer however you want. So once again, it's the honor system for everybody. You guys ready to roll?
Do it.
All right. And I'm paying attention in the comments too to you guys. So here we go. All right. So first question. Name the one and only ECW World Champion who was never pinned nor submitted to lose the title. So once again, name the only ECW World Champion who was never pinned or submitted to lose the title in ECW. There we go.
Can I answer?
Nope.
Not
This
Rhino, is it?
This is our Jeopardy music first, so I give everybody enough time for a second.
I hope this has Rewind smack at the end.
That's actually a better idea because that's only 14 seconds long, so to give people enough time. So we'll do that after this. That's a good one, Richie. We'll get to see Rewind's video every single time. All right, so I'll go around first. Type in your answers in the comments, everybody who's playing. Richie, I'm going to go with you first. Who's your pick? Who's the only ECW champion who's never pinned nor submitted to lose the title?
So I'm gonna go with Are we okay? Before we get started, are we including modern ECW too? Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
all right. So
You're not going to see any questions about it, though, but yeah, sure.
Okay.
I didn't include any on it.
So
So,
I'm gonna say Rhino.
Rhino, you said? That's your answer? Okay, so Richie's going with Rhino. Joey, what about you?
I'm gonna go with Rhino.
Okay. Joey went with Rhino. What about you, Jeremy?
Shane Douglas.
Jeremy's going to go with the franchise. What about you, Laza?
Yeah, I accidentally said it before I was meant to, but I'll say Rhino because he was the last ECW champion.
Okay.
Oh.
Todd, Mr. Todd Gordon.
Rhino.
Okay. I think I got everybody on there. All right. So let's go down for the answers here.
I was thinking Tazz, but yeah, probably Rhino.
Rand says it's Jimmy Webb. Is it Jimmy Webb? Rob Van Dam is Jude's pick. Chris is going with Tazz. And Mike is going Mike Awesome. So the correct answer for this one is Tazz.
Yep.
He got pinned by Mike Awesome, didn't he? That's how he lost the belt.
He was the last ECW champion when he came over to SmackDown and debuted, and he had the title, and he went against Triple H, but they never defended the title, so he didn't really defend the title after that. So
Didn't he go back to ECW and lose it to Tommy Dreamer? No?
Nope.
I thought he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the
They
answer.
had the Tommy Dreamer angle where Tommy Dreamer won the title and then lost it to Justin Credible, didn't they?
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
That's what
was that when they were closing the doors?
Yeah,
That was
2000.
at the end.
Yeah.
ChatGPT gave the answer as Tazz. So
Wow.
they gave the answer as Tazz on this one. ChatGPT gave the
Hopefully their
answer.
answers are better than their graphics because my God, John Cena looks like a.
I have not used them in forever for graphics. It's been like a month. I just did it to fuck with it, but they answered Tazz. So Tazz is the right answer for this one. So Chris is the only one to get this one correct. So Chris got this one correct. All right. Question number 2. What year was ECW officially renamed from Eastern Championship Wrestling to Extreme Championship Wrestling?
Oof.
So what year was ECW officially renamed from Eastern Championship to Extreme Championship Wrestling?
That's a tough one there.
All right. We'll give you 14 seconds here with the rewind video every time.
Survive by wrenches.
All right. I'm going to start with Todd Gordon first. Todd, what year?
It's either 90. I'm going 94. 94 or 95.
Pick
I'm
the
going
year.
94.
Okay, Rewind's going with 94. What about you, Laza?
Yeah, I'm going with 94 because from memory, that was when ECW was breaking out into more of the extreme style.
Okay. Jeremy?
I'll say 95.
Jeremy's going 95. Joey? Joey, you there, buddy? All right, we lost Joey for a second. Joey, if you can hear us and you can pop back on. Richie, what about you, buddy?
This is a tough one because I'm throwing two answers around my head. I was thinking 93 for some reason, but I'll go 94.
All right, Richie's going 94. We got in the chat, Rand's going 1995. Chris is going 1994. Jude is going 1994. And Daniel is going 1994 on this one. So the correct answer is 1994. So if you answer that correct, you are the winner. That is the year that they changed the name. So, all right, Chris is up 2 points right now, right off the bat. So Chris is looking in good shape. We got Daniel, Richie, Rewind, Jude, and Laza's on the board. Joey, if you get to pop back on, just let us know you're here, okay? We'll give you your chance to answer as well. All right, number 3. Who was the founder of ECW before Paul Heyman took over?
Oh,
Who was the founder before Paul
damn! Who the fuck is that guy?
took over? I'm not even going to give any music for this one. And I'm going to give you guys about 5 seconds because you guys should get this one pretty quick. Richie, I'll start with you. Who are you going with?
Why would you start with me?
Because you always say you know the least about it, so I'll let you go first.
I have no fucking idea.
You really don't have any idea?
No.
Wow. All right. Laza, what about you?
Todd Gordon. I was going to say the guy around Tri-State Wrestling
Your fucking name.
before Todd Gordon.
That's why you were laughing.
But I was just being a smart ass. But yeah, Todd Gordon.
Rewind. Do I have to ask you? Okay.
No.
Nope. I didn't think I needed to right here. What about you, Jeremy?
Todd Gordon. Be the only one I get right.
Todd the God, Chris said.
Wow.
Jude said Todd.
It's a good book.
Chris said Todd.
I own it.
Joey said Todd.
Got the audio version.
Everybody said Todd, but one guy.
Yep.
I just had to look right there.
No fucking
Just
idea.
look right there, dude.
I had no idea.
Rand said it. Richie, he didn't. He didn't even see it that it's sitting right next to him.
Yeah, literally.
Oh, Richie, I love you.
Love you too, man.
Here's the next question for you guys. What real backstage incident led to Tazz refusing to ever work with Sabu again in 1995? So, what was the real backstage incident that led to Tazz refusing to ever work with Sabu again in 1995? All right, I'll leave you guys there. I'll give you a little time. This is a hard one. We'll give you a little rewind time.
Survive by lectures.
All right, that's enough time now. All right, I will start with Todd the God this time. Todd the God, what was the incident backstage that Tazz said he would never work with Sabu again in 1995?
You talking about when he no-showed and went to Japan?
Okay, so Rewind is saying no show, went to Japan. Laza?
I'll probably say it was to do with ego.
Okay, so you're going to go with this ego. Joey, are you there?
No.
Joey, you there? Joey, can you? All right, Joey,
Yes,
what
I'm here.
would your answer be?
He no-showed and went to Japan.
All right. Okay, so Joey said no show, went to Japan. Jeremy?
Did you? Hey, before, did you get my other 2 answers from the last 2 questions?
Yeah, you got them. You got them both right. If I got them correctly, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
Right,
you got them both right. So you're on the board with 2 right now. So you got 2 right on the board right now. So Jeremy, what about you?
He went to Japan.
Went to Japan. Rich?
I have no fucking idea, to be honest with you, but I'll just throw one out there. Probably drugs or something.
Okay. And let's go to the chat here. So in the chat, Norman, I don't oblast. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Prayers for. Oh, I know he's in a hospital. It's terrible to hear. Terrible to hear. Jeremy said he left mid-feud.
Jude said that.
Jude said, I'm sorry. Rand said the broken neck. All right. Anybody else? I'll give you guys another 5 seconds. If you got any answers, please put it there. Go right ahead. And time is up. All right. So the correct answer is Sabu no-showed an ECW show to work New Japan without telling Paul.
Wow.
So that is why Tazz did that.
That's
so if you
pretty
said
fucked
that,
up.
yeah, you said that, you got it correct, which a lot of you guys did. So, all
Yeah,
right.
Sabu had a strange history of ECW
Yeah, he
where
did.
he would work Japan with FMW because of the money and ECW wouldn't pay him and stuff.
Yep. He was the ultimate carny, wasn't he?
Got to go where the money is.
You do.
Meth ain't cheap.
Daniel said
Yeah,
I don't remember, but I'm just saying he stole wrestling gear and replaced it with a pink G-string.
Sounds like a
Good
Wednesday
answer.
night.
Yeah. It's a normal Wednesday night for Rewind, right?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Question number 5. What was the name of ECW's first pay-per-view event held in 1997? So what was their first pay-per-view event held in 1997? Timer starts now.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
What the fuck was that about?
It was 18 seconds long, so it was enough to give everybody time to go put their answer in. All right, Joey, I'll start with you for this one right now. What was the name of ECW's first pay-per-view held in 1997?
I'm thinking it's the way Rewind likes his women, barely legal.
Complete opposite. Complete opposite.
He likes the Cougars, Joey. He's a Linda McMahon guy.
Oh, okay.
All right, Joey. Joey's answer is barely legal. What about you, Jeremy?
That's what I was going to say. Barely legal.
Okay. Laza?
Yeah, I was having a mental blank, but I think barely legal. Like I'm leaning towards that.
Okay. Rewind.
April 14th, 1997. Barely legal.
Okay. Rich?
We'll go barely legal.
All right. Richie says barely legal. In the chat, Christopher said barely legal. Jude said barely legal. And Daniel said barely legal. So we're looking
Wasn't
good
that
here.
where Tazz fought Sabu, and it was like the big hype.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it might be barely legal. Yeah.
There was 3 main events that night.
Was there?
Yeah.
Terry Funk was involved too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the world title win.
I think Rand deserves a bonus pointer.
I agree with you. He's got it hosted by the bonus here, so he gave some information, so he gets an extra point for that one. I think that's fair too. But the correct answer is definitely barely legal. So
I got the date.
Oh yeah, that's true.
yeah, he gets a point for that one too. If you guys impress us with some good knowledge here, you'll get a point. I agree. You get a point too for that one. Rewind. Daniel's going to get an extra point too because he had the comment of the night so far earlier, so he's going to get an extra point for that one. Christopher's
And
killing
you get
it.
a point, and you get a point. This all of a sudden became.
No, I got to be fair. You know.
Yeah,
I told you, I'm the creator of this. All right, I can give out points if I want to. Damn it! All right?
Uh-oh, he's Vince McMahon now, pal.
Grady on a
Damn
curve
it,
over
pal! Damn it! You're fired, Reardon. All right, next one. Who was the only ECW wrestler that was ever officially suspended for going too far? Who was the only ECW wrestler that was officially suspended for going too far? All right. Give you guys some time.
So you okay? Can you go on? Get him a body bag! Yeah! All right. Feet. Do it again, Johnny. Warning.
All right. Time is up on that one. I'll start with Jeremy first on this round. Jeremy, who was the only ECW wrestler ever officially suspended for going too far?
It's a shot in the dark, but I'm going to say Raven just because he crucified the Sandman.
Okay. So Raven. Joey, what about you?
I'm gonna say New Jack when he because he cut open that fat kid
Oh.
mass transit.
Mass transit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Richie?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. New Jack.
Okay. Rewind.
New Jack.
Okay. And Laza?
Yeah, I'll go New Jack just because he has a history of it.
All right. Daniel is going to go with New Jack for Daniel. Jude's going with RVD, the whole damn show. Chris is going with Spicoli. And Rand is going with New Jack for that one. If you said New Jack, you are correct. And Joey gets an extra bonus point for naming Mass Transit, the name of the kid that he literally killed almost.
Ooh.
So Joey gets a bonus point for that
like
one.
Daddy's back in it, baby.
Oh, this is a tough. This is tied up with a lot of you guys. Anybody could win this right now, but you. So I think you're about the only one that doesn't got a shot and shit to win this one. So here's the leaderboard so far. Joey's got 6, Rewind's got 6, Jeremy's got 4, Richie's got 2, Daniel's got 4, Chris has 4, Laza's got 5 right now, and Rand has 4, and Jude has 4 right now.
Just so you know, Daniel actually was in attendance for the mass transit.
Shit.
That's pretty interesting.
Well, I already gave out points for mass transit, or you would have got one for that too. That was pretty damn good. That was
the one guy a fucking extra point, dude. Come on,
bro.
Mike Messier got that show as well.
Bro, that was a brutal fucking thing that he did when he stabbed that kid with the fork, right?
I think it was a razor blade.
Oh, razor, whatever. Jesus, New Jack.
Yeah, it wasn't Abdullah the Butcher with his fork. It was a box cutter.
Yeah, all the other crazy bastards there. New Jack's the only crazy enough bastard that actually got himself suspended from there. So there's your winner right there. Is anybody that said New Jack? All right, question number 7. Who did Jerry Lawler feud with during his infamous invasion angle in ECW? So who did Jerry Lawler feud with in his angle in ECW when he invaded it? I'll go with it from there. Give you guys about 10 seconds.
Did you just do that?
I need people to clap with me here. Come on. We're American males. All right, time is up right there. So who did Jerry Lawler feud with during his infamous invasion angle in ECW? I'll kick it off with you, Mr. Todd Gordon. Who was it?
Tazz.
All right, so Rewind said Tazz. What about you, Richie?
I thought it was... I don't know why Scott Hall keeps popping in my head. It's probably because this fucking show has just mutated my brain like that. But it's Tommy Dreamer, I think.
Okay, so Richie's going with Tommy Dreamer.
Yeah.
Joey?
Yeah.
He feuded with Tommy Dreamer, but he also brought in. There was a surprise appearance by Jim Cornette.
Yeah.
He also feuded with the Sandman. He also feuded with he also had Rick Rude turn against Tommy Dreamer and the Sandman. He hit Sandman, or he hit Tommy Dreamer with Sandman's cane, which blew up Tommy Dreamer's testicle.
Yeah.
Who's the big one? No, who's the main feud that you're picking for him?
Tommy Dreamer.
All right, so Tommy Dreamer for you, Jeremy.
Tommy Dreamer.
Okay, Laza.
I'd probably say it was an interesting feud because they'll bring in like USWA and then legends like Jake the Snake Roberts and Rick Rude against ECW. But like Tommy Dreamer being the heart and soul was the guy who was standing up for ECW. But then Paul Heyman had a fair bit into it as well, where he was like the head of ECW. So I'd probably say it's a combination of Paul Heyman and Tommy Dreamer were the main faces in the feud.
Okay. And let me go to the chat here. So Christopher said Dreamer. Jude said Dreamer. And let's see. Daniel says Joey Styles. Rand says it was scissors, not blocked. Fork scissors. There we go. Rand's going with Tommy Dreamer. And Daniel says, bro, I'm a dumbass. I completely forgot the entire invasion stuff. -1 point. It's all right. I won't dock you on that one there. The correct answer on this one's Tommy Dreamer. Yeah, there was other people that was involved in it, but Tommy Dreamer was the main one. And if you guys never watched this invasion storyline in ECW, it's awesome. And they did a hell of a job. So go check some of the clips, especially when Jerry debuted. And I got to give for Rewind here. They destroyed everybody and just beat the shit out of them. And then the best is at the end. Everybody chicken shitted out against it. Even Shane Douglas wouldn't come down. And then they hit the famous music of Tazz, and the crowd goes absolutely fucking crazy for him. and they all back down from Tazz. It's an awesome moment in ECW for sure. So cool moment. So if you got that one, if you didn't remember that, go check it out. It's a good one. All right, next question. When ECW briefly signed with TNN, what was the main specific rule that the network forced on Heyman that he would secretly violate each week? So what was the secret rule that Heyman, or a specific rule that TNN had given Heyman about being on ECW on TNN? What was the specific rule that they did not want ECW to do that Heyman would violate week after week? It's a hard one. All right, time is up. I will start with Joey this time. I'm just going to pick him at random. Joey, what was the specific rule that Heyman would break that TNN told him not to do, that he would do week after week?
No cussing.
Okay, so Joey's going with cussing. Richie, what about you?
That's what I was going to say. No cussing, yeah.
Rewind.
Don't talk shit about the network.
So don't talk crap about the network. Jeremy?
No cussing.
Jeremy says no cussing. Laza?
Yeah, I'd probably say the swearing.
Okay, so Laza's going to go with the swearing. And Christopher said no profanity. Jude said no cursing. And let's see. Rand says not allowed to show nudity, and he broke that rule secretly every episode. He definitely did display a lot of nude things on there. Yeah, he definitely pushed the envelope on that one for sure. All right, so time is up. If anybody didn't get their answers in, the correct answer is swearing. So he would intentionally, they had told him about this, and he would intentionally in the beginning really push the envelope with them, and they started to get really pissed at him at first. So he would intentionally tell people to swear, but they would bleep them out, but they would make the bleep so people could make out what they were actually saying just to piss the network off after a while. So it was a game that he would play with them, and it's just Paulie being Paulie. So that's the correct answer to that one. Daniel also said no cussing too. All right, next question, number 9. We're at number 9. Who threw the NWA World Heavyweight Championship down and declared the ECW title as the true world title? So which person threw down the NWA World Heavyweight Championship and declared the ECW world title as the true world title? All right, I'll give you guys a little bit of time.
You're not going to need to.
Yeah.
All right, Laza, you go first.
I'll say Eddie Gilbert. Just kidding. The franchise Shane Douglas.
Okay, so Laza's going with the franchise. Richie?
Shane Douglas.
Rewind?
Shane Douglas, and it was versus Tito something. I can't remember his last name.
Tito
Santana.
Yeah.
Arriba! Joey?
Shane Douglas after he beat Too Cold Scorpio.
All right. And Jeremy?
Shane Douglas.
All right. And let's go to the comments here. Jude said the franchise Shane Douglas. Chris said the franchise himself. Daniel said the franchise Shane Douglas. If you said the franchise, you were correct. Rand said the franchise too. So if you said the franchise, boom, you got it. All right, next one.
Who's the first? So
all right, so we're at right now. Joey's got 8. Rewind's got 8. Jeremy's got 7. Richie's got 5. Daniel has 6. Chris has 7. Laza has 8. Rand has 6. Jude has 7.
I'm the 5-time baby.
Hey, but everybody's still in this. There's nobody that is officially out yet at all. Anybody can win this at the end. So it's a hard one at the end, I think. So next one, though. Who's the first ever ECW World Heavyweight Champion? So who is the first ever ECW World Heavyweight Champion?
Oh.
And that goes all the way back to the creation of the company as Eastern Championship Wrestling.
Holy crap. Okay.
So essentially, who was the first ever Eastern Championship Wrestling champion? All right.
Yeah, because there's a difference between Eastern and Extreme years.
Yep, it's definitely it is, but it's where it started. So from the beginning of the ECW company, when it was Extreme Championship Wrestling, who was the first ever world champion? And Richie, you first. Who's the first ever world heavyweight champion, Richie?
God, you bastard! You had to pick me first. Dude, it's a total shot in the dark. I'm gonna go Terry Funk.
Okay. Rewind.
So you're talking about Eastern Championship Wrestling, right? Before it became 93. It was Sandman.
Okay, so Rewind's going Sandman. Joey?
Superfly Jimmy Snuka.
Okay, Joey's going Superfly. Jeremy?
I'm gonna go with Jerry Lynn.
Jerry Lynn.
Jerry Lynn. Well,
Laza?
Johnny Hotbody, I think his name was.
What was it?
Johnny Hotbody, I think was his name.
Okay. Johnny Hotbody. Jude says Jimmy. Daniel says Snuka. Anybody else out there? You got 1 second to put your answer in. Okay. And correct answer is the Superfly. Jimmy Snuka was the first ever champion. Superfly. Jimmy Snuka. A lot of people don't know that. Isn't it crazy to think Jimmy Snuka was the first ever champion of ECW?
that's pretty crazy. Wild.
Yeah. So
Thanks, Sam.
I had no fucking idea, dude.
go back and look at it from those days when they first started. They're wrestling in like a fucking high school gym. It's pretty crazy to see. The production value is so bad on the show too. Oh, horrible. Absolutely horrible. I've never heard of who Johnny Hotbody is. I've never heard of this guy. So
he's one of the only, I do know about Johnny Hotbody. He's one of the only people to win all three or all the titles in ECW, right? It was him. Mm-hmm. There was a couple others. I can't remember now. But yeah, Johnny Hotbody was one of them.
I'll have to look him up later.
Mikey Whipwreck.
Whipwreck, yep. And Tazz, I think.
Tazz and Sabu are Grand Slam champions there.
Yeah.
What about RVD?
He was their world heavyweight champion.
Yeah, ECW kind of played off of the WWF indie scene of Tri-State, and Tri-State closed, and then you had like a lot of stuff that turned into Extreme from that.
All right. If you like titles, here's a good one for titles right here. Who was the only ECW original to work in WWF, WCW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, All Japan Pro Wrestling, FMW, and TNA before 2002? So, who was the only ECW original to work in WWF, WCW, New Japan, All Japan, FMW, and TNA before 2002? Hard one. Little peaceful music.
What is this?
I don't know. Just whatever's on the queue here on StreamYard. I don't know. It's just music that's on the queue on StreamYard. Little harp action. Anybody who wants to go to sleep now, play this for you.
This is Rewind's massage music.
This is, man, when he's going out and eating cake off asses and stuff. This is what he's playing. All right, so I'll start with Joey on this one. Joey, who's the ECW original to work in WWF, WCW, New Japan, All Japan, FMW, TNA before 2002?
Sabu.
Okay, so Joey's going with Sabu. Richie?
That's who I was going to go with, was Sabu.
Okay, what about you, Rewind?
Sabu.
Homicidal, genocidal. And Jeremy?
Raven.
Laza?
I'm going to go with Sabu, but I also thought maybe Terry Funk, but I think he was All Japan Pro Wrestling more so. I'll say Sabu.
Okay. Daniel's going to go with Raven. Rand says Hot Stuff, Johnny Gilbert. Daniel says because tons of his family lives in the Allentown area, mom and dad. Okay, the guy you're talking about. You up with Jimmy? Anybody else? I'm going to give you another second to pop in. Give you 5 seconds if you haven't typed in your answer. All right. And the correct answer is the homicidal, genocidal, suicidal Sabu. He worked everywhere. Everywhere. So if you guess Sabu, you are correct. I'm not even going to give you more than 5 seconds to answer this one. So if you guys don't know this, I don't know what to say for you, but I'm not going to give you much time to answer this one. Which ECW wrestler was known as the whole effing show? Who was known as the whole effing show in ECW? Jeremy, start with you, buddy.
Rob Van Dam.
RVD. Richie?
RVD.
Rewind.
Rob Van Dam. RVD.
Joey?
Rob Van Dam.
Laza?
I'm going to say Paul Heyman. Just kidding. RVD.
All right, in the chat, Daniel said, I'll let you guys type in your answers. I know you guys
whole
know
chat
this.
lit up.
Yeah. I know you guys know this one, so if you guys missed this one, I don't know what to say for you. Everybody gets this one right. RVD. Easy gimme here for you. All right, so who was the last ECW World Heavyweight Champion before the company folded in 2001?
Didn't we do this question?
Last? Nope.
Okay.
We did who never got pinned or submitted, but who was the last one that we had? Who was the last ECW champion? Last ECW champion. I'll give you guys about 10 seconds on this one. Not in
WWF, right?
Yeah, not the WWF version. Let's do the original ECW version. Not the WWF version. We're not looking for that one. All right, I will start. What do you say? Ezekiel Jackson. Yeah, he was the last official one, actually. That's why I took that one out. I'll go to the chat first. Daniel said Rhino. Rand said Jerry Lynn was also known. Yeah, I think he did have that nickname for a while. Let's see. Christopher said Rhino. What about you, Rewind? Who are you going with?
Rhino.
Rhino. Okay. Joey?
Rhino.
Okay. Jeremy?
Rhino.
Rich?
Rhino.
And Laza?
Yeah, Rhino being the muscle for the network, sort of showcasing that the network had beaten ECW.
You guys all got it right. Boom. It's Rhino. 100%. You guys
I thought
got
it was
that?
funny. I thought it was funny, like when Rhino won the title, he said, "Why do I want to be TV champion when we don't even have a fucking TV show?"
Rhino's so underrated too, man. I love that guy. He's great.
He's
great.
funny, dude.
He is. I love that shit that he did with Heath Slater.
Yeah.
Fucking shit.
I thought he had a better move than Goldberg. I like the gore better than the spear.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, he killed people with that damn gore, man. He took them out, that's for sure.
All
All right.
He was the funniest one.
Yeah, Spike was just a human pincushion, man. He just got the shit kicked out of him. All right, question number 14, a little bit harder here. What event did Bam Bam Bigelow throw Tazz through the entrance ramp at? What event did Bam Bam Bigelow throw Tazz through the entrance ramp?
Rewind's got this in the bag. He says it all the time. This is one of his favorite moments.
He better have it. He's gonna go last. He's gonna go last. All right. So, what event did Bam Bam Bigelow throw Tazz through the entrance ramp? All right. Let me start with Laza.
I'm going to say guilty as charged.
Okay. So Laza's going with guilty as charged. Jeremy, what about you?
Heatwave 98.
Heatwave 98 for him. Joey?
Heatwave 98.
Okay. Richie?
Yep.
Heatwave 98 for you,
Heatwave
Richie?
98.
Okay. What about you, Rewind?
Yep.
Heatwave 98. That was the most bought ECW pay-per-view of all time, too.
All right. Anybody else? Christopher said WrestlePalooza.
Bonus point.
Heatwave 98, Daniel said. Okay. I'll give you guys one last second. I think there's one left.
I think I should get a bonus point for putting the date on there or the year.
Rewind, what was the storyline with them? How long did they go on for with this?
It was, I don't know how long it was. A year, maybe. It was He threw him through the ring, and he won the TV belt. But Tazz didn't want the TV belt anymore. He wanted to be the world champion because Shane Douglas was dodging him. So he got the FTW belt. Then he DDT'd Bam Bam through the walkway, got both belts, then dropped to Sabu and became a champion.
All right. Well, you guys are all wrong on this one. So this took place at ECW
97.
Living Dangerously.
That's when he went to the ring.
Oh,
He went to the
That was
ring
the
that time.
ring.
That was the ring.
So ring mat to the concrete floor. Okay, that was the ring mat. So that was the ring mat one for that one. And then the other one was the Heat Wave.
98.
Yeah, Heat Wave
98.
98. So, yep, you got it. I thought I was looking at the wrong thing on that one right here. So, yeah, it was Heat Wave 98. So, if you guys answered Heat Wave 98, which pretty much I think just about everybody did, you get the correct one for this. All right.
Yeah, I think I mixed it up because Guilty of Charge was a pretty good one as well.
Yeah, it was. They had a trap door, too. That's how they went through.
All right. Moving on this one. Let's see in the chat. Heatwave 98. ECW Rand's got it too. Nope, you got 96. It was 98, guys. So if you guessed 96, it was 98, though. So
I need
there's
my
the
bonus point, damn it.
A couple of you guys might need the bonus points on this one. All right. Last question before the final one. What rival promotion tried to poach ECW talent by literally showing up in the ECW arena parking lot, and they eventually had a real life brawl with the ECW over this?
Really?
What rival promotion tried to poach ECW talent and actually created a brawl at an ECW event at a later point? This is a hard one. Okay. Give you guys about 10 seconds. I'll repeat it one more time. What rival promotion tried to poach ECW talent by literally showing up in the ECW arena parking lot, and eventually they had a real-life brawl with ECW talent? I'll start first with Joey. Joey, what do we got, buddy?
That was that shitty-ass XPW, and it happened at Heatwave 2000 in Los
Yep.
Angeles.
Rewind.
XPW, they fought the crowd, too. Yeah, 2000.
Jeremy?
XPW.
Richie?
I'm going to be honest because I didn't know. I was thinking WCW, so.
Okay. Laza?
Yeah, I'll go with that, but there's a story behind that. Initially, I think XPW were trying to work out a deal with ECW to be the LA chapter, and then that fell through, and then XPW tried to take on ECW.
The correct answer is XPW. And if you all have never seen this show, it's the absolute fucking drizzling shits. It's so terrible. And wasn't it Rob Black that owned it or something like that?
Yeah, I do enjoy the Shane Douglas promo on XPW, though, where he bags out Flair and Hogan. It's funny as.
Or Juventud Guerrero in XPW, coked out of his mind, is pretty good stuff when you give him a live mic, too. They also had, this is where Vic Grimes got thrown off the top, I believe, and nearly murdered by New Jack in XPW. So that was Wrestling Revolution X, I think it was what it was called, Daniel. Or Wrestling Society X, Daniel. That's what it was called on the MTV one back in the day. Wrestling Society X.
Yeah. Kevin Kleinrock both produced XPW and Wrestling Society X, so similar.
Jesus, man, that show was the shits. Well, anybody can win this basically right now with the help with the bonus points. So the bonus points is worth 5 points, and you have to get the exact answer on this one. So no give or take. So you got to give me an exact answer on this one, and it's worth 5 points. So this is going to be the tiebreaker right here for everybody. Whoever can get this, anybody can win. So what was the real budget? What was the ECW real budget of their first pay-per-view, Barely Legal? What was the budget for the first ECW pay-per-view, Barely Legal?
Budget?
Their budget. How much did they spend? How much did they spend to produce the first ECW
Jesus
pay-per-view?
Christ.
So it's 5 pointer. It's not going to be easy. So you got to give me a number. Okay. What was the real budget of ECW's first pay-per-view?
I don't know how to answer
this
question. That's like, who's your biggest match? What the hell? I've been doing this for fucking 40 years, and you're asking me who in the fuck's my biggest
All
match?
right, you're a fucking worthless.
fucking
You're a
know.
fucking worthless drunk. Go to hell, you worthless loser.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
All right, time's up. Richie, what's the budget of ECW's Barely Legal, their first pay-per-view? What did they spend?
It's got to be something ridiculous. It's got to be, man. I'm gonna say 100,000.
Richie's going with 100K. Joey?
$1 million.
1 million for Joey. Jeremy?
I'm gonna go $500,000.
$500,000.
$1.
Laza?
I'll say no budget because they're relying on like the pay-per-view sales, whatnot, to fund it. So I'll say no budget.
Zero budget to pay. They had to have something to pay for the first event.
Yeah, I think they were basing it off of like ticket sales and like what little they had. But if I'm to guess like an accurate amount, I'll just go 1 million for argument's sake.
Okay, 1 million. Richie, I got you. Rewind. What about you?
It was $20 a pay-per-view. 15,000.
15,000. Chris said 750. Daniel said 10,000. Jude said 0. Daniel said $1. The Price is Right. Christopher said LOL. Rand said 1,900. All right.
LOL. That's funny.
Nobody got this one.
Nobody
got this one at all. So the real budget, the real cost of what it costs to put on ECW Barely Legal in 1997, their first ever big show, was $300,000. So that was their expenses for that. So they won $300,000.
Who was the closest?
I think it would have been Jeremy on that one. I think he guessed $500,000, so it would have been. I think he would have been the closest. So I think Jeremy would have been the closest, but nobody gets any points. I can't give any points on that one. If you don't get it, it's only fair. All right. So let me count up my ones here. All right. So this is really close. Laza's got 13. Chris has 10. Rand has 10. Jude has 11. Daniel's got 11. Richie's got 9. Jeremy has 11. Rewind has 13. But nobody beats the winner. And the winner is going to be Joey taking it with 14, man. Joey pulled it off, buddy.
Congrats, Joey.
Right.
Boom, man. That was a closely
Joey.
contested contest right there.
You are the king of extreme, sir.
You are. So, Joey, think about what topic you want to see done on the show. We're friends on Facebook, so over the next week or two, just shoot me over whatever topic you want, and then if you shoot me over your address, I'll give it to Richie, and Richie will shoot you over that 8x10. And who's the 8x10, Richie?
I'm not revealing it. He can reveal it on the show.
All right, there it is. He loves to give surprises, Joey, and trust me, his surprises are always worth it when he gives one. He's got an intensive collection.
All right. Well, I already have a topic picked out.
What do you got?
Best War Games teams.
Ooh,
I love it.
I kind of liked Rewind's idea, but I'll go with it.
My idea's a good. Maybe later down the road, guys. I get the chalkboard out and everything. All right, I get the chalkboard out.
What was Rewind's idea?
Wrestlers' dick sizes.
Wrestlers' dick sizes. All right.
I'll get the chalkboard, guys.
Just kidding.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
So we'll do that in 2 weeks. We'll do the best War Games teams. That's the topic, Joey?
Yeah.
All right. And if you want to throw on with that too, Joey, we can throw on a watch along to whatever one you want for your favorite team in the War Games. So you get to pick a War Games match you want to watch along to that night too.
Okay.
So,
okay. I'll think about that one.
Yeah, that's a hard one because there's so many damn good ones, and we usually do stuff for War Games anytime when it comes up every year because we love War Games. So we don't do a lot of watch-alongs on the show, but we'll definitely do one for whatever Joey chooses on that. Well, guys, great competition tonight.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
The only War Games that we shouldn't do because we've done it so many fucking times is the one where Brian Pillman gets dropped on his head.
Yeah, we can't do that one.
You can't do that one.
We've done that at least 3 times through the years.
Oh, I hate that one. I hate anything with Larry Zbyszko.
You're not a fan of the Living Legends?
You don't want to watch his Hall of Fame speech where he talks about Larry Land for fucking 2 hours?
He's still talking about it with Hillbilly Jim.
Still talking about Larry Land.
No, him and that damn human chess shit. I can't do it.
Guys, thanks for coming on tonight. We appreciate you guys so much, okay?
Thanks for having me, guys.
All right.
Later.
Been a pleasure.
Yep, we'll see you guys later.
All right. Bye.
Man, we had a good turnout tonight for everybody competing tonight. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had 10 people competing tonight. I like that.
Yeah, not bad, man. I'm excited to send Joey his winnings. You know, hell of a bonus question you pulled at the end, dude. That was nobody was gonna get that shit. That was wild.
Did I pull some good questions for this tonight?
I'd say you did. I'd say they were fair, and you would only know only somebody that knows ECW really well was going to win that tonight. So for sure.
I'd like to thank ChatGPT for helping me playing this one. So
there's a shaky situation in there. It was
the first one, but we fixed it.
We fixed it.
We fixed it on the spot. Other than that, it gave us a good one and compiled.
Rand's got a real bonus question here.
I have one who was the only tag team guy to win the Eastern Championship World Title in ECW before it became Extreme. Who's the only tag team?
Is he saying the guy before Shane Douglas?
He said, here's a real bonus question for the night. I have the one who was the only tag team guy to win the Eastern Championship World Title in ECW before it became Extreme. So he's a tag team guy. Oh my God, who would that be? Who would that be for ECW? Would it be Saturn? Maybe. I think it might be Saturn. In Eastern, he said. Is it Saturn, Rand? Is Rand trying to get us here? Because he loves Saturn. Maybe Saturn? I don't know. Tell us the answer, Rand.
What was ECW's original name before Eastern Championship Wrestling? You guys are coming out with good ones.
What was it, Rewind? I don't even know that one. I thought it was the original one for that.
I thought Eastern Championship Wrestling was original too.
I was worried my 39-year-old brain wouldn't remember a lot. It's okay. You guys did good on that one.
Yeah.
You guys did real good. Rand, just type the answer in the comments so we can check that out later on. Richie,
disappeared.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not giving the answer.
I'm out of here. You're not getting the fucking answer. Go look it up. ChatGPT that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Tri-State Wrestling. It's in my book. Todd is God. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that. And they both wrestled in both WCW and in the WWF, and they got changed to a name about 2000.
Changed to a name about 2000.
Eddie Guerrero? Saturn? Benoit? Could have been Benoit, maybe. Because he'd been over there in the early days of ECW, too.
Dude, I want to know.
Oh, my God. One of the Road Warriors?
Oh, okay.
Wow. Interesting. I would say it's probably Animal. I would think it's Animal. Animal was always the dependable one, so it's got to be, or is it Hawk, Rand? Hawk or Animal? Which one?
It's got to be Animal.
Man, I did not know that, actually. Wouldn't the Road Warriors have been cool to see in ECW, them come out? Maybe they did. I don't remember, but
that's the one regret that I had in life is I didn't get to see the Road Warriors live.
You never got to see them live? Oh, dude. They were great. I saw them a few times as a kid.
That would have pumped me up.
It was Hawk. Wow. Good pickup on that one. That's a good question, Rand. See, I told you, Rand knows his shit too, man. He knows his stuff real well. He's always somebody that can pull one of these trivia competitions off. Yeah. All right, Richie, any closing thoughts before we hop off the air tonight?
Nah, man, I appreciate you guys. I hope you had fun with trivia tonight. Hope Joey enjoys his autograph. You got to reveal it when you get it on the show. And I can't wait to do War Games, man. It's going to be fun. That's a great time of year. I know you're going to enjoy it because it's a WCW feel. That's like the remnants of Dusty Rhodes and WCW left in the world. So War Games will be fun. We've got a lot of good shit coming up. I think 2025 and 2026 are going to be fun, man. We're going to close out 2025 with a bang and open up 2026 with a bunch of new projects and a bunch of new content. So we'll see.
Damn right. And the Road Warrior Pop is one of the best ones for sure, Jeremy. I agree with you on that one. Yeah, great time tonight, everybody. We thank you for your time. We thank everybody for staying out and joining us for so long. We had a great crowd tonight. It was real nice to have everybody out. We really appreciate it. Make sure you hit a like on this video on YouTube or Facebook. We'd really appreciate that. So hit that thumbs up. And make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and our Facebook channel, Wrestling with Reality. We greatly appreciate that, as well as our TikTok. We're trying to be able to go live on TikTok here. We're halfway to where we need to be already. So follow us on TikTok. It's WWR Podcast 1. We'd really appreciate that. And we got lots of other stuff. Who knows? You never know. We might show up with a little bonus show coming up sometime here in the next couple of days or weeks too. We like to throw a bonus in once in a while as well. So keep an eye on the page. Make sure you subscribe because we will definitely be doing some stuff sporadically outside of our normal Wednesday night. So been a great time, everybody. We had a blast. We'll see you guys next week. Congrats to Joey, our ECW champion for the week, and we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching Wrestling with Reality. Have a great rest of your night.